Story is Chris Gardner. Gardner, like you can write garden, G-A-R-D, but you don't do N, you do N-E-R, Gardner. Gardner was a man who overcame immense obstacles to achieve his dreams. But his journey also demonstrates the tragic consequences of missed opportunities and the dangers of living in desperation. Gardner was born in 1954 and grew up in poverty, facing a difficult childhood marked by abuse, homelessness, and instability. Despite these hardships, he had big dreams of becoming a successful businessman and providing a better life for his son. In the early 1980s, Gardner found himself homeless with his young son, living in shelters and struggling to make ends meet. He was a glimmer of hope when he landed an unpaid internship at a prestigious brokerage firm, Dean Witter. The internship was grueling, with long hours and no guaranteed job at the end, but Gardner's resilience and drive to succeed kept him going. He fought through adversity, juggling his responsibilities as a single father and the demands of his internship. However, while Gardner eventually succeeded in securing a full-time position at the firm, his story didn't come without sacrifice. In his pursuit of success, he lost sight of the people around him. His strained relationships, especially with his son's mother, took a toll. Despite his rise to success, Gardner's relentless focus on his career led to a sense of emotional emptiness in his life. While his financial status improved, his personal life remained fractured, and he often reflected on the time he lost with his loved ones. Chris Gardner's life eventually turned around, and he went on to build his own successful brokerage firm, wrote a memoir, and inspired millions with his story, which was adapted into the 2006 film called The Pursuit of Happiness, starring Will Smith. Despite his triumphs, Gardner has openly admitted that his struggles with balancing work, relationship, and personal happiness were a constant challenge. His success came at the cost of time spent with family and maintaining personal connections. He is a story of someone who came from humble backgrounds, struggled to make ends meet, and really did all you would want a person to do to make a living for himself and his son. But because the relationship between him and the wife was severed, this kept hitting him. He also spent a lot of time at work, so he did not get that connection with the son as much. So in the end of the struggle and the success, he is not happy. Why is he not happy? Because it's not just hard work. It is not just that success, the money we get, that is the most important. These connections, these relations make you happy. You might be earning meager salary, peanut, but because you are happy, you are contented, you are much better off than Chris Gardner. So Chris Gardner's story teaches us that while ambition and hard work are essential to achieving success, it's equally important to maintain balance and prioritize what truly matters in life, such as relationships, health. Gardner's story highlights the dangers of becoming so focused on a goal that you lose sight of the bigger picture and the people who support you along the way. Students can learn that success is not just about financial achievement, but about creating a well-rounded and fulfilling life. It is essential to find harmony between your ambitions and the relationships that provide love, support, and happiness.